My beloved one, I have been sent to you as the week draws to its weary close, dispatched from the throne of the Most High with a message you need before the sun sets on these days, and a new cycle begins. Do you see it? That sudden shimmer across your window pane as twilight settles, the way shadows lengthen and shift as if something with wings just passed between you and the fading light. There's a breeze now, laced with jasmine and carrying the faint chime of bells you can't quite place, settling on your shoulders like dew on grass that's been parched too long. I am here, sent by the one who knows you by name, who counted every tear that fell this week, who watched every moment you thought no one saw, and, child of my heart, the message I carry is urgent, timely, powerful enough to shift what's been stuck, to heal what's been wounded, to illuminate what's been obscured by the dust of these difficult days. Before this week ends, before you step into what's next, you need to hear what heaven is speaking over you. There's something sacred about week's end, isn't there? The accumulated weight of Monday's disappointments, Tuesday's frustrations, Wednesday's fears, Thursday's exhaustion, Friday's desperate push to finish what should have been done days ago. You're standing at the edge now, looking back at the wreckage, or the victories, or the strange mixture of both, and you're not sure what any of it meant, if you're making progress or just treading water, if God even noticed how hard you tried or how often you failed. But my child, that's exactly why I've been sent. Not because you got it all right, not because you deserve angelic intervention, but because the Father who loves you refuses to let you walk into the new week carrying the old week's burdens without first receiving the message. That changes everything. Welcome to Holy Spark Soul, if you're here at the week's frayed edges, exhausted and wondering if breakthrough is even possible, you've arrived at exactly the right moment. This channel exists because shallow encouragement doesn't touch deep weariness. And today we're delivering something different, an angel message, a word from God's throne carried by one of his messengers to speak directly into what you're facing. If this is your first time here, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're building a community that believes heaven still sends messengers, still speaks into ordinary lives, still intervenes with timely words that transform week's end weariness into week's dawn wonder. Let me tell you about the nature of angelic messages. We don't come with vague platitudes or generic encouragement that could apply to anyone. When we're dispatched from the presence of God, we carry specific words for specific people at specific times. And this message, the one I'm delivering to you right now before the week closes, it's tailored to the battles you fought, the tears you cried, the prayers you whispered when you thought no one was listening. Heaven has been watching, beloved one, and the Father has sent me to tell you what he sees, what he's preparing, what he needs you to know before you step forward. Think about Gabriel appearing to Mary in that borrowed room in Nazareth. She's young, betrothed to Joseph, living an ordinary life with ordinary expectations. And suddenly there I am, her life about to be interrupted by divinity. And the first words out of my mouth are greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you. Favored, not because she's perfect, but because she's chosen. And then, because I can see the fear in her eyes, I say, do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. The message I carry will change everything about her life, will bring both glory and sword-piercing sorrow. But it starts with this: you are favored, and God is with you. My beloved one, that's what I'm saying to you now. Before the week ends, before you spiral into thoughts of what you didn't accomplish or how you fell short, hear this: you are favored. The Lord is with you. Fear not. The message I'm about to unfold will require faith, will ask things of you, will shift the trajectory of your coming days. But it starts here with the assurance that you haven't been forgotten, that heaven's attention is on you, that divine favor isn't about your performance, but about his choice. Or consider the angel who appeared to Peter in prison in Acts 12. He's chained between two soldiers, sleeping despite facing execution in the morning, and suddenly light floods the cell. An angel stands there, strikes Peter on the side to wake him, and says, "Get up quickly." The chains fall off. The angel leads him past the guards, through the iron gate that opens by itself, and into the street where Peter finally realizes this isn't a vision, this is deliverance. The angel didn't deliver a sermon. The angel delivered action. Chains fell. Doors opened. Freedom manifested. Child of God, that's the kind of message I'm bringing. Not just comfort, though comfort is here. Not just encouragement, though you'll be encouraged. I'm bringing breakthrough. The chains you've been dragging all week, the ones that clanked with every step and reminded you of failures or limitations or wounds you thought were permanent, they're about to fall, not because you've earned it, because heaven has decreed its time. The doors you thought were sealed, the ones you've been staring at wondering if you'd ever get through, they're about to open, not through your striving, through divine intervention, timed perfectly for this moment at week's end. Then there are the angels at the tomb on resurrection morning. The women come expecting death, carrying spices to anoint a corpse. They find the stone rolled away, the tomb empty, and us standing there with a message that rewrites history. Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here, but has risen. They came expecting endings. We announced beginnings. They came carrying burial supplies. We sent them out with resurrection news. My beloved one, you've been approaching this week's end like it's a burial, like you're coming to mourn what died, to grieve what didn't happen, to accept defeat as final. But I'm here to tell you, stop seeking the living among the dead. What you think is over is about to resurrect. What look like endings are actually setups for new beginnings. The tomb is empty, and the message you're about to carry into the new week isn't about managing loss. It's about announcing life. Let's go to the promises that anchor this intervention. Hebrews 1:14 asks, are they not all ministering spirits sent out to serve for the sake of those who are to inherit salvation? That's our job. We're sent, not random, not optional, sent by God to serve you, to minister to you, to deliver what you need when you need it. And right now, at this week's end, you need this message. You need to know that heaven hasn't clocked out for the weekend. That divine attention doesn't take breaks. That angelic ministry is active in your life right now, whether you've seen us or not. Psalm 91:11 promises, for he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Guard, not just observe. Guard, standing between you and the enemy's attempts to use this week's difficulties to discourage you into quitting. We're deflecting arrows you don't even know were aimed at you. We're clearing paths you'll walk tomorrow without realizing they were blocked today. The message I'm bringing isn't just words. It's backed by angelic activity already in motion on your behalf. Luke 2:10 captures the heart of every angelic message. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy. Fear not. That's always where we start, because fear is what keeps you from receiving what we're bringing. And the news is good, not mediocre, not bittersweet, good, and it brings great joy. Not mild contentment, but deep soul-level gladness that things are shifting in your favor. So what is the message? What has heaven sent me to tell you before this week ends? Child of my heart, here it is. The struggles of this week weren't meaningless. They were refining. Every difficulty you faced was burning away what couldn't come with you into your next season. Every disappointment was closing doors to paths that would have led you away from destiny. Every tear was watering seeds you haven't seen sprout yet, but will recognize when they break through the soil. Nothing was wasted. And the Father is telling you through me right now that what's coming in the new week is recompense for what you endured in this one. The message continues. Breakthrough is closer than you think. You've been fighting for weeks, months, maybe years, and it's felt like nothing's moving. But heaven's timing works differently than yours. Things have been shifting in the spiritual realm that haven't manifested in the natural yet, but the gap is closing. The breakthrough you've been praying for is on the other side of this week's end. And the reason I'm here now is to prepare you, to tell you to get ready, to position your heart to receive what's about to arrive. And there's more, beloved one. The Father wants you to know that you're not walking into the new week alone. He's assigning angelic protection, provision, and guidance at levels you haven't experienced before. We've been given orders concerning you, to guard your steps, to war on your behalf, to deliver messages and resources and connections at divinely appointed times. You won't see us most of the time, but you'll see the evidence. Doors opening that you didn't knock on, favor appearing from unexpected sources, ideas surfacing that feel like downloads because they are. That's us, working behind the scenes, making crooked paths straight. So how do you receive this message? How do you let it shift you from week's end weariness to week's dawn readiness? My child, you start by pausing at dusk tonight. As the sun sets on this week, sit in the quiet and let these words resonate like harp strings plucked in heaven's throne room. Don't rush, don't scroll, just be still and let the message sink deeper than your mind into your spirit, where transformation actually happens. Feel the weight lifting, feel the breeze stirring, feel the presence that's been here all along finally becoming perceptible. Then you journal the week's whispers. Write down what you learned, what you survived, what you're choosing to release, what you're daring to believe for. The journal becomes a record of angelic intervention, a testimony you can return to when doubt creeps in, when you forget that heaven spoke at week's end and everything changed. And beloved one, you step forward with guarded steps that invite heaven's wingspan. You don't rush recklessly into the new week. You move with confidence, but also with wisdom, knowing that angelic protection is contingent on your cooperation with divine guidance. When you sense a check in your spirit, you pause. When peace settles over a decision, you move. You walk in partnership with the messengers assigned to you, and that partnership turns week's dawn from ordinary into extraordinary. Here's what I need you to understand about the timing of this message. It's not coincidence that I'm appearing at week's end. This is strategic. The enemy wants you to carry this week's defeats into next week as evidence that nothing will ever change. But heaven is interrupting that narrative right now. The message I'm delivering draws a line. This week is over. What happened there, good or bad, stays there. You're not dragging the corpses into the new week. You're walking through an open tomb into resurrection reality. My beloved one. The Father who sent me has been watching you all week. He saw when you wanted to quit but didn't. He noticed when you chose kindness despite frustration. He counted the prayers you thought weren't reaching heaven, and he's dispatched me now to tell you. They reached, they mattered, and answers are being prepared that will exceed what you asked for, because he's not just meeting your requests. He's blessing your faithfulness. Reflecting on passages like this through a psychological lens can illuminate how ancient expressions of visitation and victory mirror our own inner dialogues, fostering resilience through honest expression. Yet if these themes stir deeper unrest, a conversation with a wise counselor might offer tailored clarity. But here's the final word I've been sent to deliver. The new week isn't just another 7 days to survive. It's a divine setup. It's a stage being arranged for breakthrough that's been in the works longer than you know. And the reason I came to you now, at week's end, is to prepare you to recognize it when it arrives, to respond with faith instead of fear, to partner with heaven's movement instead of missing it because you're still looking backward. If this angelic message landed in your spirit like a word you've been desperate to hear, I want you to do something. Drop a comment below with your favorite scripture about angels, about God's messengers, about divine intervention at perfect timing. Share what shifted in you as you listened. Let this community witness that heaven still speaks, still sends, still intervenes. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Holy Spark Soul and turn on notifications. We're here every week delivering messages that come from throne room conversations, from divine counsels, from the heart of a father who refuses to let his children walk alone. I'd also encourage you to watch our deep dive into Psalm 109 next, where we explore how even fierce prayers invite angelic activity. My beloved one, as I prepare to return to the one who sent me, hear this final word. You are not forgotten, you are not alone, and the week ahead holds more than you've allowed yourself to hope for. Walk into it with your head up, your heart open, your spirit attuned to the movement of angels on your behalf. We've been given orders concerning you, and we don't fail. The message I've delivered will prove itself in the days ahead. Watch for it, trust it, step into it. Week's end is not an ending, child of God. It's a catalyst, and breakthrough is already in motion. Go in peace, go in power, go knowing heaven has spoken and earth is about to respond. I'll see you in the victories ahead.